Welcome to the video. We are gonna dye my hair today. That's what's happening. This is what we're working with. Ignore my roots, but we're gonna dye it. I need to wash it first and then blow dry it, and then I can dye it because you're supposed to start on clean hair. I have the Arctic Fox. Didn't buy this. Friend had one in her stash and was like, I'm not gonna use it, you can use it. So stole it from her, didn't have to buy it. Shout out Maddie. But it's Sunset Orange by Arctic Fox. So we're gonna do that. We're just gonna do an all over color. I want to try and grow out my natural hair, so I'm not gonna bleach my roots. I'm just gonna throw the color on top of my already blonde parts. As you can see, I already was like orange for a little bit. So we're just basically re-upping the color. But we're gonna do this quickly because I only have like 3 hours to do this. So, and the dye's gotta sit for at least 30 minutes, 40 minutes if possible. I usually like to have this sit on for an hour, but I don't think I'm gonna have that luxury. So it is currently, I think, like 12:40. I need to leave the house to go meet up with a friend at 3:45. So roughly my 3 hour mark. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna take you along with me. Okay, so we're gonna wash my hair first. I'm just gonna shampoo it real quick and then blow dry it, and then we'll get to getting with the hair color. All right, I'll see you in a minute with some clean hair. All right, we're back with freshly washed hair. There's a mirror behind this, so don't mind me. We're going to add the dye to our bowl, and we're gonna get to dyeing. Oh, I forgot my towels. I gotta grab some washcloths, put down underneath so we don't stain everything. And we'll grab my gloves and we'll get getting. We're gonna get the dye in our hair here. Okay. I've got our bowl with nothing in it yet and some towels. As you can see, I've already used them. Not today, but they're just stained. It's fine. Little clip, gloves, and a mirror. So I can see the back of my head. Because nothing's worse than not being able to see the back of your head. This is gonna be pretty fiery. I usually mix this with some conditioner. We're doing about yay. Need some conditioner. I just used about that much. And then we're gonna do a little mixy mix. And that should A, help out the consistency, and then B, kind of give me more of like a little bright orange. I don't know if I want to try and put a little bit of more brown into it. Hang on. I have toxicity. I can't say that word. I just scratched myself. Growing Good Dye Young. So I'm just gonna add that into. It's like more of like a brownie copper color. I'm gonna add some of that into the mixture just to tone down the orange just slightly. Oh god. I don't know if I like that much, and we're gonna. That's more of like a little orangey copper color. It's a little bit better. Not as like bright and in your face as Sunset is. So. We're gonna start with that. Time check, it is actually 12:30, so the goal is to 12:30, 1:30. So the goal is to have all the dye in my hair by preferably 1:15, but we'll see how that goes. But if not, we'll just leave it in for 30 minutes. I don't need to style it afterwards. I just need to make sure that the dye is in. We're actually going to be going to the gym tonight, but this is obviously doesn't make sense that I'm like dyeing my hair right before we right before we go to the gym, but this is the only time I have to do it before this weekend because I got plans and I have to work tomorrow. I guess I could do it tomorrow, but we're also planning on going to the gym, and I get out at 1 o'clock from work tomorrow, which isn't ideal. I obviously know that my roots are not going to end up the same colors that I'm like dyeing the rest of my hair. But at least it'll like, I don't know. My hair doesn't really take too well to dye if it's not bleached. So I know that like when I'm trying to grow out my hair, if I just do something like this, it kind of helps with the growing out part. Probably once I finish this bottle of dye though, I will end up just going back to my natural color, seeing if I can get it back to that, to my natural like dirty blonde color, because I haven't been my natural hair color in forever, probably since high school, even then, like before high school, I think. So we'll see what lies in store for us. But it's been a minute, so let's do some catch-ups here, because it's been a minute since we've talked, you know? Let's see. Since my last YouTube video, I have moved on my own, and let's see. So far I have lived at 3 or 4 different places with roommates, but on my own, which is exciting. Big girl moves. I'm 22 now, which is crazy. Taylor Swift birthday. I have 2 cats now. They are the loves of my life. Their names are Padme and Salem. You'll all surely see them. I got a new job. It was working at American Eagle the last time we talked. American Eagle was a fun time. Just definitely like a first time kind of job. Let's see. The Taylor Swift obsession is still there. That hasn't changed. I have been more into gaming recently and reading books. I got back into reading. I just finished the ACOTAR series, A Court of Thorns and Roses, that series. There's 5 books in there. I really liked that series. It was kind of the first series that got me back into reading again. And in the middle of that series, I actually bought a Kindle. Sorry, my mirror is here. That's why I'm like trying to focus here so I can see what I'm doing. But so yeah, that series kind of brought me back into reading, and I'm currently reading the Throne of Glass series, and I'm absolutely loving it. Works of art. Love the character development. I love the characters, the tropes. It's got fantasy. Throne of Glass is definitely more fantasy focused rather than like romance focused, and A Court of Thorns and Roses is more romance focused and then fantasy, but still both really good reads. I'm not really trying to focus on my roots, but I guess if I can get them like a little bit hint of in there, it helps a little bit. What else is new? I'm trying to think. For Throne of Glass, I am on the 3rd book so far. I read the first 2 books within like 4 days. It's kind of a problem. The Kindle, I am obsessed with it. That is like by far my purchase of 2024. Been loving my Kindle. I read so much faster on it, and I like that you can see like the progression of like how much longer is left in the chapter or in the book. It tells you like your progress of like the percentage of the way you're done through the book. So it's kind of like A, easy to keep track of, and then B, it's nice to be able to like, you feel accomplished when you've like read. Like when I was reading Throne of Glass, I got it at like 3 o'clock or something on a day, and then I was already like 50% finished with it at like, I don't know, like 10 o'clock that night. Like, I don't know what is in these books, but I feel like there's like crack in these books. Like, that is like how obsessed I am. Editing Cheyenne here. So she currently is talking about Throne of Glass. Well, you see, she has no idea. I'm currently on the last book right now, Kingdom of Ash, crying my eyes out, bawling my eyes out to this book. She has no idea. That's okay. She will soon learn. And also, talking about how fast I read on the Kindle, so wait till she finds out about audiobooks. I've been zooming through them things. I've been zooming through those books, okay? But anyways, back to Past Cheyenne. It's only been like less than a month and I've read almost 7 of these books. Anyways, thank you. See you next time. How obsessed I am, because there's no way that I just like need to know what happens. Very much like I can't be left on a cliffhanger. I have to know what's going to happen. And so it's hard for me to like put books down once I pick them up. Which is how I end up reading 50% of a book in one sitting. So I have to be careful when I read, because I will literally stay up till 2 a.m. reading a book because I was like, oh my god, this thing happened. I go, I'm gonna read one more chapter and then I'll be done. And then something happens in the book and I'm like, I need to know what happened. So then we end up at 2 a.m. and it's dead tired and I have to be at work at 6 a.m. So we try my best not to do that. I try my best not to read that close at night. You know. But yeah. But it's definitely like reading like A Court of Thorns and Roses, that series, specifically the 5th book, Silver Flames, really kind of prompted the going to the gym thing that I'm on right now. I go with a friend from work, so it's really nice to have like the accountability. Like today I literally was like, I don't think I'm gonna go to the gym tonight. And she's like, why not? I'm like, well, my throat hurts. And she said, that just sounds like an excuse to me. So I, was like, fair. But my allergies from the pollen have been killing me. And it's not like my nose has been running or anything like that. It's just like everything is like so clogged up. Like literally earlier this week I couldn't hear out of my one ear because it was so like clogged, like behind my eardrum. And like I had to go to urgent care and get like nasal sprays and stuff to help with it because my god, it was so painful. I try to work in small sections when I do my hair, but also because it's blonde underneath, I do sometimes like just doing it this method, sometimes the blonde pokes a little bit through, but it kind of gives it a nice dimension when I do it this way. I don't know how that works, but I do my best to like work in all the dye as I go. But then also reading Throne of Glass. Throne of Glass is kind of like about an assassin, and so I've been very much like on the I'm gonna train to be a badass bitch, strong as hell, like I don't know if anyone's seen like the TikToks where if people are like, where's the workout clothes where you look like you're training to be an assassin or you're training to go to battle. Like I want leathers and fighting geared and training to be like a Valkyrie or a warrior. Like where is that? Like I need those kind of workout clothes. Don't know where to find them yet. If you know, leave a comment below, because I gotta find some. Spoilers for, I guess not really spoilers, but like if you're haven't read A Court of Thorns and Roses, that series in the 5th book, skip ahead. But when I've been trying to do Nesta's 10,000 steps, and so we've been like doing the Stairmaster every time we go to the gym, because me and the girl and the girls I go with are all like kind of on that same like trying to get back into shape. And like in that book, her whole journey is her getting back kind of like into shape, training up and things like that. And so it's kind of like inspired me to actually start working out and like taking care of my body more, and you know, just getting stronger overall. Like, it's not about weight or anything like that, it's just about like feeling good in your body and feeling strong and not like, you know, being winded when you go up like a single flight of stairs or anything like that. So far I've gotten to, after work, I've gotten to at least 1,300 steps so far, which I'm just starting out, but that's definitely like, for me who hasn't been to the gym in forever, to do that like was really like cool and a good milestone. So my next milestone is to get to at least 15 and then kind of work up from there. When I last did my hair, I had one strip of blonde, so I bleached this strip. You can see my regrowth from that. And then roots. That's kind of why I've been like kind of going to the gym a lot more. It's just for getting like stronger and things like that. And then let's see what else. Well, this weekend we're going to the Renaissance Festival, so I have to order some clothes to wear. I think I have some, but I think what we want to do is like, I think we're gonna try and go as like assassin warrior, you know, times, just because that's just kind of like been the vibes recently. So I gotta find some, you know, dagger belts and things like that to go with the outfit, because like I have all black, that's fine, that's not a big deal, but I gotta get all the accessories, and you know, maybe we'll find some things at the Ren Fair. But yeah, it was kind of a last minute decision to do that, so I didn't have much time to prepare, so I do have to order some stuff just like through Amazon, which you guys want to know. That'll be a fun little time. And it's only like 40 minutes away from where I am, so it's not too far. But I'm excited. So that's why I'm dyeing my hair right now, so that I can, my hair was looking a little rough, wasn't feeling myself. So with some fresh hair, we should be doing good. I think I'm gonna have just enough dye to do this, so that works out, as I don't like to remix dye, especially when I eyeball things, because I found it where when I start at the bottom and I've run out of dye, my top part is a different color, which can be cool, but when you're trying to do just all over one color, not really the best move, but we make it work. Last little bit, we're just gonna split that. My hair gets so scraggly when I put it up and try to dye it. But I do like Arctic Fox's hair dye because it is like a conditioner base. So it's like a hair mask. I've been using Arctic Fox forever. And so I've been trying out Hayley Williams hair dye too, because I do like Hayley Williams a lot. And she's always got fun, funky colors. And I've seen a lot of good things about her hair dye. So the past few times that I've dyed it, I have gone with Good Dye Young. And yeah, no, just really like how Good Dye Young is also like really nice on your hair. Like, it doesn't make your hair feel like gross or anything like that. So I do like her dye as well, and it fades really nicely, and it doesn't like it stays, but then also, like, as you saw, like my hair was fading back right into like blonde and what the undercolor was, so it doesn't like stain your hair, which is nice, especially when you change your hair color all the time, or if you're like always contemplating between going copper and blonde. Also, this is not copper, but this is definitely more like orangey fire. It looks so much more copper in the bowl, and then when you put it on your head, it looks way more like fire orange, but that's okay. My motto with doing my own hair is that I'm the one that did it, so if I screw up, that's fine. I'm the one who screwed up. Also, I just find doing my own hair a little therapeutic. That was like literally like the perfect amount of hair dye. I've got up to a science at this point. Make sure we're all coated back here. We're all dyed. Look at that. Easy peasy lemon of the squeezies. I'm gonna clip her up. I am gonna put a little plastic bag on my head to kind of keep in some of the heat. I'm gonna set a timer for at least 30 minutes. If not, if I can set it for longer, I will. I'm probably gonna braid it back since we're gonna go to the gym and my hair is too short to just put into like a little ponytail or whatever. And if I leave it down, then it gets all gross and sweaty from the gym. So we're probably just gonna braid it back. But I will see you when we get to that point. Okay, so here's what freshly dyed. It looks insane, but that's okay. Because we're gonna dry it and then it'll look beautiful. I mean, it looks fine now, but it's definitely giving like, I don't even want to say it's giving. It's definitely a lot brighter than I thought it was gonna be, but I don't know what I thought. This is why I do my hair, because I'm like, I don't even know what I was envisioning, and yet here I am. So that's why I do my own hair, because I didn't even have an end goal. I was just like, we'll put color on it and it'll be cool. And now here we are with color. Obviously, so you can see, like, it's a little bit brighter here because this is like where I had bleached it last time, and this is the root growth versus that. And like here, it's like, this is kind of more what I was going, this is kind of more what I was going for. Obviously this is a lot brighter on this side. All right, here it is. The final results. It's definitely a lot brighter than I was thinking it was gonna be. I think next time I do a little bit more of the like coppery brown color. I think also if I put a little bit of green in it next time, it'll tone it down a lot. I think it's green. It's either green or purple. Don't quote me on that one. I think it's purple actually. Because I think when I used to do this before, I would put a little bit of purple in it and it would help not be as bright. Next time. As I wash, it'll like fade out and be not as crazy bright. But for now, she's a bright little redhead, which is fine. It is totally fine. I, however, am going to the gym. So we're gonna do a little quick hairdo to get my hair off my neck. You see, like, my roots didn't really like take to the orange, which is fine. We knew that was gonna happen. We're gonna do a quick little loop-de-loop. Just tie it off the little elastic. Like that. Cute. Out of my waist and out of my face. And then I just add another like bigger elastic. So that way if one breaks, then the other one is there to help secure it. And then we just do the same on this side. That's it. At that point you can pull out things, but since I'm going to the gym, it doesn't really matter too much to me. That's it for the video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Either with, I don't know what this channel's gonna turn into. Probably just a little bit of everything that I like to do. Little slices of my life and things that I enjoy. So doing my hair is one of those. It always has been. Probably do some more makeup and skincare, things like that. And some fun little vlogs. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hey, editing Cheyenne here again. Did not stay orange. Fun fact, I hated it after I did it all. I didn't hate it. I just like, after like literally maybe a week, I was like, I can't stand this anymore. So then I did color remover and it accidentally bleached all my roots, so now this like peach color. We're gonna originally go back to, we are still gonna go back to my natural hair color. I just might not be able to grow it out. I might just have to dye it my natural hair color, but we shall see. Okay, anyways, bye-bye.